Hey everyone, what's happening? Welcome to another episode of Two Brothers in the Huddle. I'm Jordan Babineau.
And I'm Jonathan.
Big Monster, what's up?
What's up, baby brother?
You got your Braves gear on, you representing. Tell me what's happening down in ATL.
Hey, it's game day. It's game day. The fans are excited. Got game one tonight in the H-Town, the city of Houston. It should be a good one. I need my Braves to steal a game, whether it's game one or game two. We got to steal a game down in Houston.
Still a game. What do you like? So you like the Braves in 5 or 6?
I like the Braves in 6. I think it's going to be a great matchup. Two good hitting teams. The Braves, really got a team of a lot of no names. Not any big names. Of course, the star player Ronald Acuna is done for the season. We've been out for many months now due to a knee injury. But man, we had so many kids step up to the plate and just dominate. It's like it is in the NFL, next man in mentality, right? You got Rosario, who just came in on fire during the playoffs and ended up getting, MVP. So we'll see how it goes, man. I'm looking forward. The city is looking forward to it. Everybody's ecstatic and excited and ready to get down and see how this World Series is going to go.
Hey, excitement for Atlanta, excitement for Seattle because they dropped the puck finally in Seattle. The Kraken have played their first the home game, and so the NHL season is underway as well.
Okay.
Let's jump into what happened this week in the NFL. Big games this week. We can start with your Falcons. How did Matt Ryan and the Falcons do down in Miami? Was it a pillow fight like I thought it was, or they actually had some fireworks in that game?
Actually, it wasn't a goddamn pillow fight. You know what it was? It was a dog fight. You hear me?
A dog fight, okay.
A dog fight between two offenses that's just going back and forth. No defense whatsoever in the game, okay? We're already used to that. But like I said, two offenses going at it, man, and basically it came down to one team having more will than the other. Of course, that was my Dirty Birds.
Yeah, I think did Matt Ryan drive him down for a game-winning field goal? How'd that game end?
He did. He drove him down to a game-winning field goal. That boy, Cool, always come through in the clutch, man. It's like it's easy for him. It's easy for him. So we call him Cool, the cool go-getter, baby. The cool go-getter.
The cool go-getter. And Matt Ryan.
Cool go-getter.
Matt Ryan needed every bit of his performance, and seems like he's gotten on the same page with the young Kyle Pitts. Finally got on the same page and reading from the same book as his quarterback. How's that duo pairing out? They do okay?
Well, I think it's more so of Arthur Smith is getting Kyle Pitts into the offense. I don't know, for whatever reason it was the first 3 games of the season, Kyle Pitts wasn't targeted that much. But ever since they went overseas to London, he's been very highlighted in the offense. He's getting more attempts at the ball to make plays. Man, you put the kid out one-on-one with anybody. I don't care if it's a DB or a linebacker. He's going to make the play.
They did. They did a lot of – they looked like they had him playing like at the split, number one, like a receiver.
Yep. He had a few catches out there at the split last weekend, and, he just – it looked like he's more relaxed now. He feels like he's involved in the offense. You know how that is, getting the momentum of the offense and, feel like you're a part of the team. You're there to contribute, and he's been doing that thus far. I'm looking forward to more targets out of him, more excitement out of him. Matt is gonna take care of the ball. At times, he's gonna try to force and make a play, which is not often. But we just got to keep moving forward. We're back to 3-3. That means we're a 500 team. That means we're 0-0 right now. So there is a chance if the Falcons can keep this going that we possibly can make the playoffs this year.
Possibly can make the playoffs. If you look across the NFC, currently they're tied with Minnesota as the seventh team to make the playoffs. Minnesota is 3-3, and the Saints 4-2 after last night. But
why you keep clearing your throat, man?
Yeah,
Them Saints in there.
Yeah, Seahawks fans got choked up on some Cajun spice last night.
Hey, I got one word for those Seahawks fans.
What is it?
Panic.
Oh, yeah.
Panic, baby.
Time
You're panicking
to panic
right now. Yes.
Time to panic.
You're panicking all the way. There ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Gino played at times. He tried to make plays, but man, that Saints front four was all over him all night and made sure he wasn't comfortable. Yeah.
Saints defense playing well. One of the best rush defenses in the NFL, and one of the best third down and red zone teams in the NFL as well. Currently, the Seahawks are only better than one team in the NFC. And that's the 0-7 Detroit Lions.
Hey, times have changed. And we was just talking about my Falcons a few weeks ago about, hey, we might have the third pick in the draft if we don't get things turned around. Well, it looks like Seattle is going down that road right now. What do you think it's going to take for Seattle to get this thing turned back around and not wait on Russ to get back, but do it now in the moment?
And that's what we were hoping to get from Gino. Look, the last two games were winnable games. Offense had the ball with a chance to win at the end of the game, and they both ended up in turnovers. Last night was a turnover on downs. I don't know how the hell you take 2 sacks in a 2-minute situation back to back. You go incomplete pass, sack, and now it's 4th and 28 for the game. That guy need to convert this for the game. Not a good position to be in. And then last week against the Steelers, it was T.J. Watt who knocked forced the sack forced fumble against Geno and knocked him and then finished the game there. The one thing I can say about Geno is that at least from what I've seen, and this is the positives from Geno's progression as a quarterback who would used to force errant throws and throw interceptions and turnovers. Now we're seeing him not forcing the pass, and if he's unsure, he's actually just getting hit a little bit more. And so, one of my pregame keys to victory was if it's not there, run. And Geno still has the threat to run, and I know he wants to remain the passer, to try to not get that bad rep or knock or title off of him of being a person that's a pocket passer. And he's just holding the ball a little too long. He's getting sacked. I think I sacked 5 times last night.
But the dude is holding the ball, and about 2 seconds later, he got a lineman sitting in his lap. Is it all?
That's happened a few times last night, though. That happened a few times last night because the Saints were pretty good up front.
And was it play calling in that 2-minute situation where they got the ball back? He really didn't have time to sit back there and pinpoint a quick throw. It looked like they were trying to take shots 1st and 2nd down, which forced him to look longer down the field, and wait for someone to get open. But again, you have 3 of your linemen that's sitting on your lap. How can you see down the field? And then it's too late to try to make a play outside the pocket and see if he can, do something with his legs, man. Hey. When you're hungry and want it, people just go get it. But again, it can be a few factors that's messing with Geno right now. Like I said, he got offensive linemen in his lap, and what's the play calling the correct call at those given moments?
So we got to get Waldron and Geno on the same page. Those first 15 plays are scripted, and they really haven't had success coming out of starting fast in those past 2 games. But it's not just about waiting on Russell, though, because defensively they've gotten better in the last 2 games. Look, last week they held Pittsburgh to under 350 yards, and that's an accomplishment for when you say 5 straight games opponents have moved the ball at a pace of 450 yards a game, which was the worst defense in the NFL. And then last night, only 305 yards by the Saints. So defensively, they've made some steps. And then Geno's always kept them in a game, just that they're not a good enough football team collectively to win those close games. Not right now.
Man, what's up with your Chiefs?
My Chiefs, they talk about my second favorite.
Your Chiefs.
You know,
Did you jump on the bandwagon 3 years ago?
No. I told you the Chiefs we hit the panic button on the Chiefs a long time ago. No, we didn't. We said that they were going to be okay, but now it's time to hit the panic button on the Chiefs. They just played my other favorite NFL franchise, the Titans, last week. Titans had them down 27-0 at the half.
Wow. That's almost a shutout.
Yeah. Compared to Chiefs standards, I mean, scoreless in the first half. I don't think that's happened in the Patrick Mahomes era. Certainly not in the last 3 years.
For the Chiefs. No touchdowns.
0.
Wow. What is going on?
Patrick Mahomes has turned the ball over. I think he leads the league in touchdowns and interceptions. I'm not kidding.
It looks like he's going to have a Jameis Winston year, huh?
Oh man, they're not playing good. I'm not sure what's happening, but yeah, I think it was more about the Titans. Derek Henry not only running for touchdowns, he's throwing touchdowns too.
Man, that kid is something else. He's a dual threat, that's for sure. He's a dual threat.
You make him a dual threat in the red zone. I remember that was like LT's favorite play. They run a toss sweep, and next thing you know, LT pulling up and throwing it to Gates on the touchdown.
But when you running the ball down defensive throws, they respect that. They respect that. They respect the run first. You know, that's priority number one. When you play the Titans, you got to respect their run game. Don't even worry about the passing game. Respect the run game.
You and I know all defensive coordinators, first thing they walking into that room saying on Wednesday, we got to stop the run.
Stop the run, baby. That's priority number one. We're going to make them pass to beat us.
Well, we'll see. We'll see what's happening in the AFC. But the Chiefs, I think they're tied for the worst team in their division. Who you like in the AFC West? Because I only see two teams. See a battle between two teams.
The Raiders have seemed like they have been playing together since John Gruden has left the scene. I think it's more about a team camaraderie more than anything. Them rallying together, playing for one another. You know how tough that is to beat. You know, let's see how long they can stay on this roller coaster that they're on. You know, but right now, I think it's the Raiders. You know, even though the Chargers are playing very well, they're playing very well. I don't know. You know, we've been watching the Chargers for many years now, and for whatever reason there is, they always choke at some point.
They give it away. They give it back. Away.
So right now, I'm going to have to say it's the Raiders that's looking very stout right now in that AFC West.
Derek Carr, it's Carr's playing better than Mahomes in that division, and I don't think we've said that in the last 3 years. But Carr's playing well. I think he's second behind Brady in passing yards, and then you got Herbert and the Chargers making a push. You know, I think that the AFC, you got a bunch of 5-2 teams across the AFC. They're gonna all beat up each other.
They're gonna be 7-7 at the end of the season, something like that. It's gonna be crazy. Maybe 9-9. They all gonna be.
They all gonna be. Well, let's see. Was it 17 games? So you got a 10-7 team, a couple 10-7 teams, and a 9-8 team. Yeah, the record's going. The record's going to be crazy this year.
It's going to be an odd year. That's for sure.
Look, how about this other AFC team down in South Florida? Your Falcons went in, beat up Miami. Miami is 1-6 right now. They're tied for the worst team in the AFC. Houston is 1-6 as well, and Yeah. Oddly that we're talking about Miami and Houston. What does Miami need to do? But does Miami need to go to Houston and knock on the door and kind of show their interest in Deshaun Watson and bring him in, or they just going to let the season go down the toilet bowl?
I have no idea what the Dolphins are doing. I think they believe in Tua. You know, I think he got the capability. He had 4 touchdowns yesterday, 2 picks.
Do you believe in Tua as a player? Do you believe in Tua?
In him? The only time I've been a Tua fan is when he was in Alabama and he beat the Bulldogs. I was thrilled about that one.
Okay,
about that one.
I think you answered my question. That's a kind way of saying, hell no, you don't believe in him.
The kid can make plays, man. The kid.
I ain't asked you if he can make plays. I can make plays, yes. Monster shit.
Yeah.
Put me at quarterback. I'll make a play. I'll complete a pass.
Situation. The kid has the talent to do the job. He has the talent to do the job. I don't see Deshaun Watson going down to South Florida, but I do see him coming over to the NFC South. Carolina Panthers. They really need a quarterback right now, and if head coach still wants his job next year, he better try to voice an opinion and make a trade. I mean, they made a trade already once and they thought they had their quarterback this year, right? But that guy hasn't produced anything. If McCaffrey is not on the field, Carolina isn't anything. The offense doesn't work. It just doesn't work. So if you get a dual threat at a quarterback that understands the game, you got so much experience, I think that'll be a good fit for Deshaun. A good fit for him to start over in a small market city, you know, build the respect back, build the loyalty, and just go from there. You know, I think it'll be a better fit for him to be at Carolina than Miami. So we'll see. You know, we got a trade deadline next Tuesday. So we know it's going to be a lot of moving parts coming in the next week.
Well, look, I think the one thing that the Dolphins can say about Tua is that he's gotten better from last year to this year. I think he was 7-4, 7 touchdowns, 4 interceptions this year. But he's an improved quarterback. I don't think he's the long-term answer. I'll tell you that. And then Deshaun, you know, bringing in somebody like Deshaun Watson. I mean, you know, it's hard to believe that, you know, Deshaun Watson led the league in passing yards last year. It's hard to believe it. You know, now he hadn't played a football game and not sure what the NFL can do around all of the legal stuff that's still ironing out. But, you know, I think at this moment he can play, right? But we also believe and that his time in Houston is done. Houston's like, but we need some value. And so they're figuring it out. And I tell you, Sam Darnold, wow, not the. It's not working well. Not working well.
They should have left him with the Jets. That was probably one of the worst trades this year by far.
Yeah, acquiring Sam Darnold,
But I don't think Carolina has anything for Houston. You know, they don't have anything to offer Houston that's like, ooh, I like that. But maybe a bunch of draft picks.
Yeah, that's about all you got.
They for damn sure don't want Sam Darnold.
No. Well, I tell you what, they're not looking to get a quarterback onto their roster this year. They're looking to look into some draft position and see where they can acquire a couple players early next year and help them build a roster. But you know, it's a bad situation when you got one of the most talented players in the NFL that's going through that. He can't play. So I think Miami, I think it would be definitely a facelift for that quarterback position if you bring in Deshaun Watson. But hey, who knows? I'm just here to talk about it.
So Carolina, or Miami?
I'm going to Miami.
Okay,
yep.
I'm going with Carolina.
Yeah, and I think, well, I mean, aside from Buffalo, you know, I think Deshaun Watson can go and turn Miami around right away. With the Panthers, you know, it's probably a little tougher. I got Tom Brady and those Bucks are playing pretty damn good. So, hey, Oh, speaking of the Bucks, Monster, let's say you're a fan sitting in the end zone and Mike Evans come toss you a ball. And then 20 minutes later, one of the officials come up and say, hey, man, I need that ball back. What you going to do?
I'm like, it's going to cost you. It may cost you a little. It may cost you a lot. But it's going to cost you.
You're damn right it's going to cost you.
What does this ball mean? Tell me what this ball means.
Man, that was the Tom Brady's 600th passing touchdown ball. What would you do with it, Monster? What would the Bucks and Tom Brady have to do or give you to get that ball back?
Listen, we're gonna have to sit down at the round table first of all. Hey, Tom.
So you taking the ball home? First of all, you taking the ball home?
No, we can meet after the game in the owner suite.
Okay. In the owner suite,
right?
There we go.
Yeah. Sit down at the round table, right? Hey, okay, I understand that this ball is very special and it means a lot to a lot of people around here, right? Make an offer to make me move.
You say make an offer. You say you make me an offer. Well, they come with you. They say, "Hey, we'll give you 2 Tom Brady signed autographed jerseys, a Mike Evans autographed jersey, $1,000 gift card to the pro shop, and tickets to next week's game. Can I get the ball back?"
Man, hell no, you can't get that ball back.
Man, I told you not to bring that ball. Man,
owner,
you stupid.
I'll be like, owner, I want to come sit up here in the owner suite for the rest of the season, next year, and the year after that. Okay. On top of that, I want parking passes. I need my parking passes as well. I want to have access to the stadium, to the facility, to come around and just say hi to the fellas. Be a good spirit guy.
Just want to come say hi.
Just want to say hi to the fellas.
Hey, what y'all doing today? I figured I'd just come over and see what y'all got in the fridge.
I just want to say, hey man, go get them this week. I just want to be a little bit more. I want to be a face of the franchise. You feel me? Like I got a special ball, so the franchise have to know, and the fans of Tampa Bay have to know that it was me. I'm the special guy here. I'm the special guy. So, man, it'll be a lot, man. I definitely wouldn't be sitting in the fan section. I'll be sitting in that damn honor suite.
I got you. Well, I
what would you do?
Would
you be happy with 2 Tom Brady's jerseys? Mike Evans jersey. Hey, I think that $1,000 gift card to the damn shop was a damn slap in the face, if you ask me.
Hey, that's pretty.
So you're going to give me money, right? You're going to give me money and tell me to go spend it back at your store.
Exactly.
So basically, I'm not gaining anything from that, and you're not losing anything from that.
Look, the young doughboy was like, "Hey, man, I told you not to bring that ball." Hey, I need season tickets for 10 years. I need some financial gain.
Where's your season tickets at? Where you want to sit at? You want to sit back in the end zone so you can get more balls, or you want to sit somewhere at the 50-yard line?
I need to go up a level. Let's move me up. I'm club level. Put me on the club. I need a $500 game day stipend every game.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, that's just for beer and hot dogs.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, 500. And I need 2 Tom Brady jerseys. I'm going to still take the jerseys. I'll take another autographed football. And I want tickets to Tom Brady's Hall of Fame induction with passes to every party. I want it all, man. But I'm there. Yep, me and Tom Brady. There you go. I'll be right there, stage side, right there. There you go, Tom Brady.
So you'll be Tom Brady hype man.
Man, I'm there. Tom Brady, we going together.
Slapping across the face. Hey man, get your mind right. It's a big game for us. Let's go do this.
Wherever 600 goes, I go. Wherever 600 go, I go. So. What does this ball mean to the NFL, to you, Tom Brady, and to the Pro Football Hall of Fame? Look, congratulations, Tom Brady. Remarkable, obviously. And I think I heard on the broadcast last night that Brady's going to he's going to up the ante a little bit and give him a Bitcoin.
What are you going to give him? A Bitcoin.
He's giving him a Bitcoin. I don't know what the value of a Bitcoin is these days, but I'm going to take my Bitcoin right now and I'm cashing it in.
Just one Bitcoin?
One Bitcoin. It got to be around $10,000. I don't know. Let's see what the value of a Bitcoin. What's the value of a Bitcoin these days?
Man, I have no idea.
CJ,
that thing go from half of a cent.
One Bitcoin these days is going for $61,000.
Oh wow!
I'll take a Bitcoin.
He's gonna get paid. He get a little bread off that.
Yeah, I'll take a Bitcoin. Here's the thing about this is that and this goes to show you how much I enjoy, and I know you do as well. The fans in the NFL is that the value of a Bitcoin, and this may not be the case for this person or this family, but there's some NFL fans who don't make the value of a Bitcoin in 1 year. And they're out, what I really love is they're out there going crazy. They're at the game, spending their money, paying for $50 parking passes and going to the game and paying $20 for a beer. And,
run it up real quick.
Real quick. Next thing you know, you're a couple $100 in, you had a great experience and, you've spent your whole yearly salary, but this guy gets one Bitcoin to compensate for a full year of pay. I think that's pretty cool about Tom Brady.
Tom Brady, man, you're a good dude, man. I don't care what they say about you.
Yeah, I appreciate the Bitcoin. Cashing out though. Next.
Cashing out. You're probably only gonna get about 40.
No, see, that's fine. I'll take the 40. It's still a win. AFC North, and we're talking about the AFC quite a bit today, but I think our game to watch last week was Lamar and Joe, and looks like Cincinnati walked into Baltimore and lumped them up a little bit and sent them on their way before their bye week.
What happened to your boy this week? Your top 5 quarterback. What happened to your boy this week?
That's all right. Bengals still in good position. They're tied, I think, with them and Cincinnati tied in that division. But Cincinnati's playing good.
Cincinnati got the outright because they beat them head up. So that means Cincinnati is playing some ball this year.
Cincinnati playing ball. Cincinnati's playing good ball.
Hey, Jamar Chase is a problem. That boy is a problem.
He's a good problem to have if you're Joe Burrow. Look, speaking of Jamar Chase, guess what? It's time for my damn. Did you see that?
Run it.
Play of the week. There he is, the young rookie, picking up right where he left off from his college days. Yeah. Wow. I mean, the relationship goes back.
Had 2 tackles. 1 missed tackle, 2 missed tackle, 3.
That's never good in the secondary if you're chasing a guy like that. And 3 guys in the secondary miss.
That's what happens when you're arm tackle. You got to put your face on people sometimes.
Put body on them.
Shook them off.
Dig.
Get out of there.
Dig.
Get out of
Oh,
there.
hamstrings. Hamstrings. I ain't gonna make it. He gone.
Nope. Glide in, baby.
Wow, Jamar Chase ready to break some rookie records.
That is a jewel for Cincinnati.
Yep, early favorite rookie of the year for sure.
Oh, most definitely. But my damn, did you see this moment is another rookie from the
Tell me about it.
South Atlanta Falcons. Damn, did you see Kyle Pitts catch that one-handed catch on that DB? Hey, you want to hold my hand back? Hold it back, baby. But I got the other one.
He said you can have his hand. I don't even need that one. I don't even need that hand.
Thank you.
Hey, that's
that ball remind you of a young Julio.
Little Julio.
Boy, he's a unicorn. This kid can line up. He can line up outside. He can line up in the slot, or he can line up tight as a tight end and go out for passes and make plays. This kid has
Well,
outstanding ability. Eye-hand coordination is on point. The kid run like a deer, man. I mean, it's going to be fun to watch this kid grow. It's going to be very fun. Kyle Pitts, you're a unicorn, kid. Keep growing, baby.
yeah, I think they're finally figuring something out with Pitts. Matt Ryan's getting the ball, and the play calling is working. The last 2 games, Pitts he's had back-to-back 100-yard games.
Let's keep it going.
All right, Falcons move to 500. Looking ahead, Monster, week 8. And now things are starting to get serious, man. It's starting to get serious. Looking at week 8, what's your top matchup this week? Who you looking at? Which matchup?
Oh, hey, Thursday night football. We finally have a game to watch. We finally have a game to watch.
Yeah.
We got the Arizona Cardinals versus the red-hot Green Bay Packers.
Yep. Yeah.
That should be a game to watch this week. In fact, the game, the player, the coaches, the organization that win this game is about to be walking away with their head high and looking into the playoffs already.
Yep.
This is a playoff atmosphere game. It's going to be ecstatic. You know, I'm very eager to watch this game, but we got a little impact on the game right now. You know, we got a star receiver that's going to be out due to COVID.
No Devontae.
Do you think that's going to impact Aaron Rodgers and how he plays the game?
It won't impact Aaron Rodgers and his prep because, you know, it's pretty similar. But here's what I would say. As I was looking at this schedule, you know, 4 weeks ago, I was telling you that the Cardinals is going to, well, I don't know how long it was. The Cardinals is going to be 10-0 when they face the Seahawks. This was the one game I was looking at on the schedule like it's going to be a tough one. But now Devontae not playing. Yeah, I think Cardinals have snuck back into, you know, my favorite team. So I think the Cardinals play well. I think they win. They move to 8-0, and this is a playoff preview, as you said, definitely a playoff preview. Across the other teams in the NFL, I mean, you got a number of teams on the bye. The only other game that I'm probably tuned in to watch, you got an NFC South matchup against the Saints and the Bucks. I think that'll be closer than what people may perceive, and they're playing in Nolens.
New Orleans.
Yeah, they're playing in Nolens, and this is their first matchup. It's the first matchup between that division, but again, another good matchup. And then, you know, for your childhood favorite team, the Dallas Cowboys play the Vikings, which I think would be another good battle.
Yeah, it should be. The Vikings play hard. Dallas have been rolling since Dak been back this year. Yeah, it should be a good matchup. It should be a good matchup to see.
Who the Falcons got? Let's see. The Falcons got Panthers, division opponent. Falcons got the Panthers, and the Seahawks play Jacksonville. Duval.
Is that a away game or is that a home game for Seattle?
Home. I didn't even mention. Last night, one of the things that it didn't help much, but they honored my good teammate Matt Hasselbeck. They inducted him into the Seahawks Ring of Honor. They're doing the same thing, similar next week, but this time it'll be Coach Holmgren. Coach Holmgren is being inducted into the Ring of Honor. So the Seahawks are recognizing some of the franchise leaders of the past.
Nice. Congrats, Matt. Congrats, Coach.
I think that's it, man. Look, I think the Chiefs finally get back on schedule too this week as well. They play the Giants on Monday Night Football.
Don't sleep on those Giants.
I'm not sleeping on them. I'm going to be sleeping during the game. I'm going to be sleeping on the Chiefs and the Giants. That's what I'm going to be doing. The Chiefs and the Giants on Monday night. We'll see if Mahomes can figure it out what's happening on that offensive side of the ball. But should be, as it always is, an interesting week 8. Any upsets? Who's on upset alert? We got the Texans and the Rams upset. You got the Browns and the Steelers.
Is that really an upset game?
Oh, the Titans and the Colts. I think that's going to be a good one. The Colts are 3-4, but Carson Wentz is, Carson Wentz playing good football, and the Colts are too. That's a division matchup. That'll be a good one to watch.
It's always a good one in the division.
I wouldn't be surprised if the Colts squeeze one out against the 5-2 Titans, and then the Chargers and the Patriots. We'll see if Belichick can put together a scheme to.
The Patriots need this win. If the Patriots want to stay alive for the playoffs, they need this win.
Yep. Well, should be interesting.
Yep. Good chatting with you, brother.
As always, can't wait to see what happens this week. That's it from us. We'll see you guys next time. Peace.